the 8th part of my hardcore survival. With the crate mod, and I'm starting it by building it. Of the first floor of the base, as promised, a promise I keep. So slowly but surely, we're going to start setting up here. Steps up. On one side and on the other, it would be desirable in general to put in a mirror, but I've already poked myself in a pumpkin with all of this, so we're gonna go without a mirror for now. I lift it up until it narrows to fit of the width of the aisle. Now let's look at the other side of the aisle. To connect, of course we'll taper even higher, I think. That's the level I'm gonna stop at, then. We'll put another row of upside down ones in. Steps in here you can already install half blocks that I've put in here, it's fine now. And we'll put the steps upside down even easier. The best way to do it, of course, is to fly, because it's much more comfortable to fly around like this, doing laps round these stairs and more ready. Now I've got will need to be copied from the panels so that they're literally one block up. I like them like this. The structure is specific, so they look like iron handrails from the factory to keep you from falling. It looks great. I can't even put any blocks in here. I won't. They're just perfect here. I'll do the same. On the other hand, I really want all my subjects move to the first floor. I made myself one here. Exhibition Center X-shaped stairs and supports here. You won't need it. It's already changeable considering that there's gonna be more trim around the perimeter. So in the form of a letter G added now in the queue for the half blocks. I'm gonna put them right here so they're on 3 blocks. Sticking out like this is where these handrails are supposed to be. You need a place to build them here, I think. I'll put up the support blocks on purpose to make it easier for me to line them up here, this one out and this one in. And now we put the support blocks here as well. They will very quickly be taken further away from the panels. We're laying out the inside here. I'll start from here to do the floor this way and he'll do the floor that way. That's what I'm getting at here. I'm trying to somehow shape. Here are the corners, because this is where the center will go down. The part is a little more elevated and that's the problem right now. Because it's a little bit higher and the edges are lower here. So if I lower this center section here, I'm gonna move the ceiling on my bottom floor and this one. I don't want to do the best thing about these niches afterwards. To use what you have for collections in the same way. Now we leave it exactly as it is, then we take these rocks, fly over here and take off the lights that I don't need them anymore. It's neat and tidy. We're gonna put all the panels out here and build up the whole place. And then we'll pick some block. I don't want to just the floor plate kind of level so he'd have an edge. The funny thing is, there's arches over there. I can't floor it to make copies of the panels, so you have to put them out. Anyway, we could switch to solid blocks here. Then there will be too much of a difference, so there's a small one. Part of a block of a few pixels the floor is raised. And then it'll go down again and then it'll go up again. No, it's not like that. You have to line it up nicely and pick and choose the blocks that make it up. I've probably done it. One very big mistake, and I'm gonna pay for it. As they say, that's probably exactly what you should have done. I can't think of anything to do with a mirror. About what could be built here. Here on the section where these huge windows are right here by the windows will be several tiers of iron. I'm so imagining this. I see it, But here where the windows are solid, I'm waiting for the ceiling itself. I can't do that. I'm planting grass next. Right here in one layer so it's halfway down the block. Is recessed down and you have to repeat this exact same thing. On the other side, meet me when I start. To lay it all down in blocks I immediately prepared here. A place for the columns to make everything look nice. These blocks that I've typed will go up. With a reserve I keep and I don't take spruce anymore. I'll take the dark oak. That's what we're getting. We're also taking these blocks from dark oak to make sure. To make the arches, you shift right and switch on. Rectangular ops all can now be built now when I'm gonna build a column. That's where it should be built. It's marvelous from every angle. You should have done it right away. I try to stock up on all the items at once. A whole bunch of them, enough for all occasions, everything. 64 great. Now we take the hatchet. That's gone. Take the barrels now and put them up. I mean, I don't like it, but let's put it away. They're repainted normally now, once 2 2 3 4. During installation and it doesn't work with the mirror. You got it. I mean, we need to make fewer mistakes here. Holy shit, I didn't expect black barrels in here. Are coming in very well. We're building a decorative one here. The arch just like that in the passage, and then we go up again. Up and join in marvelously and there will be a roof. Of some light-colored blocks too, let's have some more here. Let's try to create some sort of covenant-like thing. Of half blocks to fill in this white space. I just really want this place to be beautiful. Half a block, then another half a block, half a block, half a block down. Down, I don't know, let's leave one block, but why here? I didn't get it and I'm out of half blocks. Okay, here I'll build a partition on the other side. It's gonna have to go where I don't plan on putting it, and here it is. I need quartz. Let's do the blocks. I'd rather have the heads on the wall like this and let's take it right away. Andesite staircases, you need more of them and it's straight. It's like this way. I love it. It's all gonna be here. It's perfectly lit now, you have to make the top of the top. Will be made of dark blocks, probably birch, so we'll write that. Birch needs solid blocks and half blocks first floor. Can be considered almost completely complete here. Those rays are a pain in the arse, but you can't get out of it. They're gonna have to take this one from them and start. A little bit at a time, drag everything in here and add some greenery. In these places in the mini flower beds, you can get lighting from here. To pick up, I specifically arranged the diamond blocks like this, so that there are gaps between the armor and the armor. Looked beautiful in these places here, for example. Diagonally, you can put, and these two more. A number of them fully mortgaged and somehow detailized. These diamond blocks here, they're sure to be on top too. Right here at this height, you're gonna have to put something up. Of course, we only put them where we can get them. Putting it between the blocks won't work and it's likely. I'm gonna have to break it down somehow to break it down so that from this booking pile up and let's have these sets. Here to post a little bit at a time, 1, 2, 3, 4, come on. Over here on this side 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go. This little by little, I'm going to move a little bit at a time. Everything I've got lying around here is a sick collection. It's great. They're breaking like tomorrow. It's going to take a while to get everything completely disassembled and moved. A goat, a horse, a fish, something else. There are various sheep. There's also 2 heads that I haven't put anywhere. Here. It's a ripped off and cannonball shaped head. Here it is, too, and then we'll add to the collection. Then you have to drag and drop all these things to make everything. These glass things looked nice on the shelves. You have to naturally add shelves, and shelves are crafted. Easy and simple to do. Added it now, we'll take it one step at a time. To add weapons, bows, swords, and everything else. It's great to put some vegetation in here. And it's the same here, but I like the conquistador honest. Plate made conquistador, leggings made conquistador. Shoes, let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, man. Well, it looks top notch. We're gonna make 4 more maps. 1, 2, 3, 4 thrown in, and I'm missing the non-ceritic ones. I guess all the armor I've been crafting is gone. Let's go to craft non-ceritic items, and now we're gonna hook it up here. Man, that hat is so cool, and the eyes look like that. Like they're glowing from afar. You can go down the list. I didn't have a zombie set, and he had 2 different ones. Helmet, plume, zombie helmet, and some other shit here. It's so serious. It's so serious. Well, I'm not sure if I should be doing this. Come on. We'll do a full zombie set first, and then we'll figure it out. I was worried there was too much space. Yeah, well, now. You could put a zombie set on it. It looks like a zombie set. That's a pretty good write-up. Heals 1 XP every 6. We put it in here somewhere, too. And let's see what the hell he looks like now. Cool, like an Egyptian mummy or something. Wow, that's cool. Okay. And something says it gives you regeneration after killing a monster. I wonder if we're doing the polar set too. I haven't crafted it yet. Damn alien armor, though I'd say that it's the armor from the Dead Space game. 3 different scalpels. Helmets that can be crafted, and, for example, here again. I'll probably do it right away. There's this helmet we're wearing. Now we're gonna craft 3 more of these and make 3 rock helmets. The fact that it's all laid out on diamond blocks yet. Of the charm of this place is given by all the discs that I have them all mined from the experience farm and this farm. I really wasn't let down. Let's see what else is out there. Of the rare items, the Zuppenderman is certainly cool. Zombie librarian. I have one. I love it. From what I've got here are items from the mod. Ninth Quest is exactly the same mod that makes all of these. The armor is there. These items are easy and simple to make. There's no difficulty with them if you look at the crafts. It's very simple and easy to craft, but the funny thing about them is that they can be used to make more active and passive ones. Effects later, we'll deal with that, but I want more. To get some new to me cups, I'm still going to go to the dungeons I've seen here on my map and that. And there's a pyramid around here somewhere that I'll have to get to. There's a lot of dungeons to run through to get a. The goblets of Mod Donge Endurance are on me now. There's a Traveler 3 Churka hanging there that I've found before. And it works amazingly well in terms of getting around. I can use this vat at the sprint to make sure to go up 1 block faster too. Running is really cool. I like it, and I'm gonna do more of it. Of various cups to try to find the most important thing. A Churka is an OCCH or something. That's what it's called. It increases the range of where you can reach with your hand on 3 or 4 blocks. Well, let's try it out. check it out. I think there's gonna be a whole bunch of yes, 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 yes again. Guys with swords that you have to fight off. Why not use the G-Pack if I have one? It's right that they're gonna give you a key. They finally gave me the key. I mean, why didn't they give me the key? That doesn't work, he didn't open it because it's here. There are still vaults, too, and it's likely that one of them. Maybe they're all orange, what an arsehole that could be. One of them will be a diamond, and that's where I'm gonna be. To try and dig in somehow or something, see if we can find it now. The front end here it is here we'll get something here. But nothing too expensive. There's no such thing here. I can't say it's right. A good place to hang out, maybe there's something in the room. Alright, we'll take that too. There are chests here, after all. Be careful and look very carefully for found. Found the outreach one, just one, it's here in the drawer. Was lying around, so you have to be careful when it's all. I'm gonna have to look for more chests. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to find another outreach. I need one. I was looking at, like, a level 4 maximum. There must be, so if you try hard enough to find a whole one. A bunch of them, at least one of each, and I'll be well off. Very well, and I can reach further now. My shovel can reach from this distance, see through to the end. And if there's an outreach, it's from this distance. Somewhere I can reach the blocks, please die. I didn't see if dynamite was here. It was close. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to find one. This cup at least somewhere other than this central. I'm not sure I'm going to find anything. That's not the only post I've come across, that's right. Right, all the same chars on the photosynthesis I found in the jungle temple. In the jungle temple here, now I have to go around the world. Find new places in all such places like these mini piledriver outposts all can be in too. The chests have all the churkas you need, so we'll be popping around and watching. The piledriver outpost, and yes, it's leading me and I've just been near it. Okay, let's move on. There's some kind of a descent underground. I wonder where it leads to. Nothing, absolutely nothing here. What? Oh, she's so cool. What's the achievement with Womp Village? Whoa, 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 whoa. Take a break here, that not only witches live. There's just a lot of unnecessary stuff lying around here. There's nothing inside. Okay. Let's not waste any time. Let's go straight to the test. Only I poked through. I didn't put on my armor, I only came here in a leader, so from the jetpack it's fine now. Again, they gave nothing. Who would be surprised, but certainly not me. I will definitely be rich. Diamond, 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 diamond vault, diamond vault, diamond vault, diamond vault. There's what they gave. Seriously now, the blast protection. Anyway, I need to fly here. To run laps to scout out the area. I'll shoot if I find anything interesting. Now it's purely flying for you. Now there's been a little bit of a general. Absolutely little pause for me. It's been a very long time, about 4-something hours, you see. The amount of congested territory, so you understand. Here's where my base is located and how much territory I've uploaded in total. It's approximate 13,000 on 9,000 blocks I've uploaded here. Rectangle. Flying reviewed. Now I'm in a new area that I want to explore with you. I've already found another deserted temple here and a lot of other goodies in it. I was lucky enough to find outreach. These churkas, there are books to do outreach 3, but I want outreach 4. Make a charcuterie, it's like level 4, let's check it out. Yeah, there's one more book to literally find. Well, plus if you right here. In Chan you can see how many varied check books there are. There's a whole bunch of Traveler 3 CXS. I don't need them, but I've been picking 12 apples just in case. The antidote is an awesome cup that all the poison you take is poison. Converts to armor damage, so you become completely immune to all types of poison, including the bow chalices. I'll show you where the bow chalices are. It was somewhere here somewhere for sure. 3 Dune Sleep Bow Strap. Even book 3 is Dune Sleep 3. Don't know what it gives, I'll have to check it out. I don't know what mod it's from, even it's added for traveling in the sand. To move fast just as Sue sleeps, but I'm not sure about this third churka. Penetration is the penetration for the bow that would make the arrows fly through enemies, and that's 3 half shots. Awesome, so this churka can be used to make the bow shoot 3 arrows at a time, and it shoots 3 at once. I had 54 arrows. No, he's using 1, but he's still using arrows. It goes up, you see 2 remain, 1 center, 1 goes up. It's purely such from enchantment arrows, they can't be taken away. My bucket's missing. Okay, what mansion is it called? Let's try to walk around here and to make a fuss. Hey, let's see if we can find something cool. There's even a place where they flush to water my ships. Wow, that's it. Of course, I'm throwing it straight to my base and picking up more turtles. These are these hollow set shreds. I can finally make it look like this. Yeah. Figs and a little bit of enchanted golden apples, that can't be good. Hello witch and goodbye. Immediately I don't know what it is about the curse of conductivity without the concept of the curse of conductivity or the something like that. I'll have to see what it does, too. Oh, how many slimes these things are. I'll take it. I'm on the inside. I can even see the creepers already, and I like it here. This building, let's get into it first. There's even a lightning receiver. I'll take that. Bells are never a bad idea. Just make sure there's no creeper anywhere in the book. So many curses, and I don't need so many curses, and I don't know anything. It's all in books with curses. The witches are doing their own trials with the residents and their treatment here. Some main room of their main room in the manor, and you watch your shit blow up. Come on, it was my great hope to find something useful in it, but alas, I found no pyramid here. I pooped it here, I pooped it too, plus I found this place great, and plus it was. There's a place I've been running around in, and I'm trying to find it now to show you, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna find this place. It wasn't exactly full of loot. Everybody else, come on. I'm gonna come over here right now. You see the pyramid, it's nothing but some bullshit in the shape of A. But it could be a swanky base. I'm not arguing, it goes a little bit down into the ground. It's dangerous in here. I didn't report anything. You can see for yourself what's going on. Come on. I'm going to switch to this thing right away. I'm taking off. See? I'm just going to the top floor. I haven't looked, maybe there's something good here, but it's just emerald blocks. That can be taken away. In short, there's nothing good here. It's just a beautiful place. I thought to scout out more territory to get some more interesting stuff, but I don't know. If there's any point in exploring here more, you can try it like this, where I'm moving the mouse like this. Scout the piece and then look at the map to see what's where and how to make it flat. Rectangle, so this little inclusion is purely to show the area which. I've got a great one here. Look at our surroundings. There's mountains of wasteland on all sides. It's just something, plus we're surrounded by the usual rocks here. There's a little bit of coral, and we're inside some kind of flooded crater. Look at how beautiful it is around here. I'd say that the mountains around the perimeter are generated almost, for me personally, the perfect place for those who want to settle in a place like this. It's time to keep scouting around a little bit. The whole area, like I said, I'm gonna make a loop like this so that this piece fully open, and then I'll have a whole generated map flat and open. The area around my base, I did find another ship I told you about earlier, in which there's a skeleton visor head I'd like to get my hands on. I'm running low on ferrets and all the other blocks that are needed to move around. I've almost done everything that wanted a huge rectangle that still took 2.5 hours plus these. I'll have to scout out the black stripes too. Check out this cool place, by the way. It's huge. The ocean, and in the middle of it is a giant mushroom island. Oh, my god, that's a yes, but now I want go in here and shoot them all carefully. I see that they'll fall out right away. Now quickly dismantle all these spooners so they don't show up when you're aiming. Watch how he covers his eye while he's aiming. They come out of the spooners somewhere. You have to look for them. There's one that's gone and another one that might be here somewhere. No, the most important thing is here. Everything is lit up and there can be absolutely no creepers, but here's a place with a skeleton visor head. Who's gonna take everything away too? So peg lay on my head and come on, skeleton wizard, come here too. There's a lot of stuff in the chests here. You can always find an apple. Enchanted, of course. This will be taken from the diamond armor. I think we can take it too. We'll be considering that he's completely without a single cup of booze. Oh, it's right in front of me. I saw it. This place is hidden great. It's only getting from one place. There's 400 capochi brass of bullion, and I need a unit of regular fireworks to fly around in, plus I'm running out of fuel. I've got enough to last me a long time. I want to turn this place into an industrial zone. I'll turn on the camera to show you how it works. Would look like maybe some sort of mobile crane, and it would probably just be stationary, standing here for the train to pass underneath. There'll probably be some sort of warehouses here, crates, containers and so on. Maybe I'll make a landing station here. An additional platform in the middle with access to it, although I doubt a bridge is needed. Some sort of just a landing station in this place, and I'll have to make myself one extra. A remote to control the tap, because it's not just a decorative tap and I want to make it work so it can act. It can lift objects, but not itself, only the with my plight, and that's the most important thing. These gentry shafts, you're gonna have to make a whole bunch of them now. A pack, and I think a few of these packs will be enough for me. Some of them will be stored in the system, some of them I'll take. I'll need a clutch to block the rotation and a gear shift. I've already got one. It's almost completely used up. Replenish the stock, put it in the system, and now let's get started. Here I will start building the crane with a gyro shifter to which the speed controller will be connected. I'll put a switch right behind it, and now I need a redstone torch one. The thing is literally a signal to switch this clutch off, and so we plug it in the speed controller, we connect everything we need here and then put it in the windmill here and take off. Now put 9 more cubes in. The windmill is now working, and here is the controller. Speeds can be set to 64. I'll need to put 4 signal transmissions here and do a. In order for them to receive this signal further from these 4 transmissions, I must take another redstoner and redstoner to connect the outputs from them and the supply to here, so that it can. And here the signal comes from them. When I signal here, I'll put here in the blue slot. Pink, pink, black, white, black and blue will be the control gears. Left, right, forward, backward, 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 backward. The hinges have to be built very, very, very far out so that it comes almost to the next track. Now from the bottom here we will put more shafts that will go into the opposite side somewhere around here. See what's so funny about this thing spinning around clockwise? This thing from the bottom moves forward if this axle spins in the opposite direction. This thing goes backwards on it if you apply voltage to this thing on this axis. But I mean the red grown signal, this thing will also be depending on the red grown signal. I'm pretty sure I've already confused you by now. Red stonewall links, let me show you how to put 3 of them on the other 3 sides and put them in. Of course I'll put blue in here no matter what colors you put in what order. I put it in for convenience, and plus the orange color I also hooked it all up later. Will be glued together. Additionally, the rope must be unraveled so that it can be connected together. With this thing, with this connection, you don't have to use a strap and 2 shafts. You can use the same changeways, but I'm gonna do it this way on this one. The rope, I'm gonna stick this sticker on the sticker, too, because there's a receiver on the sticker. Depending on the signal you put on it, it will stick or to stick the blocks to yourself to be able to lift them up with a rope green color I added it here, and now when I'm in flight I right-click on the spacebar. Switches on, switches off, raises or lowers this thing down. Even now it's raised when I press spacebar, she's down, that means she's stuck a block to herself. Let go of the spacebar again. And switched off, which is marvelous, because now I'm pressing left and right and it's only going one way. The side that I did wrong showing I need to remove one more time in that signal so it doesn't affect the gear shift, and now if I press right, this thing goes all the way to the right. I end up pushing left, and this thing goes left. Wonderful, right, and then it goes right. Left is going left. Now it has to be connected to this whole system and glued in the way I'm showing you. We take super glue and glue this in a pile and then glue it the same way. All this stuff, and just like that we glue all this stuff together, and just like that we glue this bottom part along with these things that pick up the signal from the receivers, and don't glue this one down on the rope. Check number 1, future crane, press forward, yeah, it's going in. The other way, press backwards and it goes the other way again. You need to swap the colors here, forwards and backwards, which is pink. Put here blue, put here blue, put here short. I have to take this pink one, the block of this car, and put it on the white block. Let's try and check whether we know how to handle it. All goes down, of course. Press turn here, turn here, turn here, turn here, look forward like this. If it's clearly above him. Yeah, now hold down the shifter and bring it down. See, squirt, now shift up, press up, 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 up. Now press back. To the left, 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 to the left. Side down, press the punch and lift it back up. Now we have to build a big crane around this mechanism. Yes, now I'll make a crane and we'll test how it works on large storage facilities with. I've only got 2 greenstone carryalls, but we're on our way. I'm gonna need 4 for each wheel for him to do what? You need some kind of specific plates or something? I can't have plates. Lots and lots of different ones. There's all sorts of things that could be like a leg. I'm going to take off here and add more steps to round it off, then this one. The block is superfluous here and we need to add wheels at the bottom. Remove the blocks and we're building. The wheels I'm about to show you, 1 2 1 2, looks marvelous, like something moving around on the ground is basically a very leggy way of doing it. Will be a frame structure like a harbor crane or the crane used to unload the trains. Now for this building I'm building I'm gonna need some blocks. I think I'm gonna make them out of dark wood so that it is distinguished from all the buildings, perhaps with a combination of some blocks like this or blocks like this. Of brass casings I won't be needing for a while. I'm hiding it back in the system. You enjoy watching time lapses. Meet me when the crane comes ready. If there are any other changes, I'll do video inserts. I've got this thing on the base with you guys. Now I'm going to check how it works. There's a ladder in the cabin. I've got it. Another remote control exactly like this one. Put it here, right-click on the mouse and wheel. We can press it like this, standing sideways and looking to the left, and it mine. It's working right, it's going right, everything's moving, everything's glued forward. To the left again. If I press the shifter it inverts the signal and allows me to. I can now lower the tap down and raise it up exactly the same way I can do with a regular remote. Now let's do a little storage. Plus I have here Stone's Residential, and I want to check one thing a long time ago. So shipping container, come on. We'll make it and they can still be painted. So I'm gonna have to do a thing now. Somewhere to scrap these containers. Let's start by gluing it together. Now let's go to check on my crane, reminding me that I owe these containers. To put it somewhere else, so you stop, you shift down. Look where it is. Yeah, I'm wrong. Okay, move this way again. Lower the crane, press the spacebar. We're stuck. Now press the shifter and lifting the container, I can move them. Alright, I've got my unloading crane here. It fits perfectly. Look, the container drops down. I press the spacebar and peel it off. I lift the arrow and move the crane back to the left. Oh, my God, it's like a child's fucking sandbox. I press the shifter again and put the tap down. I've got it. Sideways to sideways, press spacebar, the container rises, move it forward. We move straight over the blue one to the side, press the spacebar a little more, lift our crane and we all just unloaded them. I don't know what else to say. It's probably the coolest. The design that I've added to my base here, I can't be happy that I have. And imagine a train coming here and unloading the containers. Here now I'm going to paint a whole bunch of different containers, white, black, green, whatever, and here I make a bunch of them. Then we open my rucksack, go to the rock cut and make regular ones. Here. There's the basic ones, and then there's the ones like this, which is how they differ from the ones I see them in. I'm gonna make pens like this. I'm really dumb, so you can throw in. These things get a lot more coloring. Great. Now I think I can get more blue. The container make exactly the same 64 pieces of blue, pure blue. It is dark blue will also be 64 pieces of green. There are we can still lime. I think I'll do a take out the containers I'll be. So that there are some openings between them in some places, in some places, in some places. These openings won't look like something we've been clad in. On the pile, you can put a white container in the clamp like this. It's even gonna be a little bit longer. It's all this storage that you can put things in. I remind you it's very important, and I didn't put black and gray, and so it's stock. The zone has formed a little bit here. You can put some additional boxes, and here we are. This green space to be removed completely so that it's not grass but some kind of. The other block, we'll figure out what block to put in when I finish this floor. I'll get some more. A variety of boxes, maybe even barrel chests, will probably make more like music blocks. Also look like crates, and little by little fill this area to make it look like this is the real thing. A place to unload something, and then I'll add a ladder and stuff like that. I can count for some kind of composter block very well. Let's write composter. Made a pack of 20 pieces is not enough, of course it will be a little bit more here, a little bit more rail on top here. Just like that, you can put ladders in here too, like it's all connected in a bunch and... You know what else it's missing is some sort of container right in it and a micro cabin for the... I'm gonna put all the cargo and everything here somewhere in the center, on the sides of it. And then there's these decorative items, the final details are ready, our car is ours. The unloading terminal is completely decorative here, I'm very, very happy with it. From above, it looks like an unloading terminal. Yes, we need a boarding platform here. To do maybe a little bit of plants here to add a flower bed of some kind to realize it will have to be thought about. How to build some kind of a road here or how to detailize this passageway, by the way. In the comments to write your interesting ideas just like these two green spaces in this one. Here's another one in the corner and I really want to get into a new kind of armor that I'm dying to get on. A mod called Protection Pixel, it's got all kinds of armor I want to scrap to my collection and hang this armor on my first floor, here. Here amongst all the other armor we can make hollow white armor. Let's do it. And the last pair of shoes I had a lot of items, a lot of these apples she was picking. I'm a little disappointed. It absorbs 25%. The damage dealt and converts it into XP, i.e. you get hit and heal additionally. Here each type of armor gives some kind of buffs, for example this helmet says it removes. With the player blindness, weakness, deceleration and darkness effects every 10 seconds further Lancer helmet written. Does dynamic damage if you run very fast, so I guess you have to move and hit the enemy instead of standing still, then he'll do more damage with the hammer helmet 20% chance. Jam the enemy when you attack him further. The hunter's helmet says it illuminates within a radius of 20 blocks around you. All opponents closed helmet 30% chance to fire resistance not. I know what it means and it says what gives you air when you swim underwater. It says bloody prisoner helmet. Bloody prisoner critical hits have a 30% chance of converting damage into temporary health. Convert health to temporary health. What it is unclear, but I'll have to test it out considering what I want to do during my hardcore survival gear. The Night Demon helmet turns on night vision in the dark, and the Takuya in the dark get extra dynamic damage. These black helmets are enhanced versions of these previous helmets, and it turns out that once you've crafted them, you have to pass them through the one enhancement system and then you get a black armor look. Let's just have a fun look then. Like the night vision helmet that you just looked at, the Night Demon helmet, that's what's being crafted. Helmet, so it seems inexpensive, but the helmet Night Demon Ace advanced version it's already is crafted this way, so you first need to make the Night Demon helmet and then run it through a system that fills it with lava, compresses it, puts this stuff on it. And then he'll put on this mechanism and then an enhanced mechanism and then an invisible piece. And this improved mechanism is crafted by running a regular train plate 7 times on a conveyor belt, so it takes 7 of these precision mechanisms, 7 diamonds, 7 diamonds. Copper plates are bloody tin and have a 17% chance of breaking during operation. Imagine that, it's an arsehole of a road. Of course, I saw it here. One of these things, where is it written jetpack back tank is needed for it. Allows you to fly through the air too. I don't know how it will work or what it will do, but we'll be sure to check. Each attack does an extra 3 damage. I'm really excited. I want to make it. I can't believe I'm gonna have to make such great stuff for it. Come on. We're going to do it now. We're going to make ourselves a whole bunch of these precision mechanisms. They're in a big. I'll take them 49. I've got this thing lying around right now. Works, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna put them in the system. We're gonna have to scrap this billet. For the armor you have to scrap in this blank for the armor for the trousers we make for the hat like this. I don't see any blanks here. I'll also need a tank like this one, which we'll do now. To craft it you'll need glass panels and the last one is 2 gears. There's a breaker armor. Great armor. Listen, I want to put it on myself. I'm like a fucking robot in here. Oh, it's all ready, and the trousers reduce the damage from the fall and it's left to make a hat, and here. You can just close it off with these pips behind the pokes and now 1, 2, 3 switches on. Everything's awesome, of course. Yeah, it's not gonna work on its own yet. I still need it. The jetpack that I'm going to make now will also need some items and so I have all the items I need now to be able to customize my armor. You've got to scrap some more of this shit. What are you gonna do Andesite and Loibraskiers? We're doing the casings, so what's left is 4 pieces of armor. It worked. You put lava in it, you turn it on, you pull lava out, it's filled with lava. Wonderful. Now I can take it off and put it on, go inside and right shift, and it's there. Bullshit here that says you can take apart your armor and put armor plates in any part of the armor, so now we'll do the alloy plates, we'll figure out how to make more. This wonderful thing, can I make it? No, it's just a liquid tank right now. We'll put it here so we don't have to take it out of inventory. It's also here. It's our reactor, which should kind of give power to our whole system and allow us to move quickly and not have so many negative of effects on myself. I need a water vault. Now we're gonna make a foot drover another one. From here we're gonna draw water from here, and from here we're gonna throw in the water upgrades, here. Right, and craft myself 3 upgrades, but even 2 is enough for me. See how quickly it's all filled up? Now what I do is I take these things and I put them over here, see, they start to fill up with water. Are the water storage pods that go into our nuclear reactor thingy. Throw sticks into it and we see a minute 2100, so each stick gives some kind of. We'll try to throw in more of these sticks. You can see the number is decreasing by. There's no point in adding anything to it. It's the maximum number of sticks that can to be. I don't know why they did that, so I'm throwing in another 2100 minutes. Turns into 216 minutes and then again into 200 minutes, so the more sticks the stronger. Overheating in less amount of time and battery put here. Heard a peculiar jetpack sound. I put it in here and it seems to be working. The debuffs are gone from me and the time is ticking. Start to go away as minutes, so I can spend 2100 minutes at one petrol station. I can move myself around in the air just like I can with a regular jetpack, man. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. It's probably more for traveling. Yeah, I definitely don't like it. We'll take it away. Now we can walk normally. Alright, then. I'm gonna have to rake in some other stuff, and there's a thing here besides the usual jetpack. That takes the negative effects out of you when you get them. Next up is a cannon. Not a big cannon. That shoots a hook to attract enemies or climb some ledge, allows the user to carry 3 extra weights on you. From this thing you have to scrap. It's inexpensive and can be made in. To do a good thing next that we have an air grenade that says press the spacebar. Fires up to 4 grenades at a time. That's what tactical oxygen support is. If enabled, it says absorbs air around the user to fill their helmet when they go in the water, and there's an analog of elytra wings extra that you can to use with fireworks. Now let's see what it's all about. Press the shift and take the wings. We'll check how they work now. They're folded up, and Oh, they're beautiful. That's a reservation. Oh, my God. Everybody, let's check it out. I want it. I want it. I want it where? Where my fireworks went. Wow, and I wouldn't say it's changing much. Speed of flight, and you have more maneuverability with these wings. You can much easier to fly. I mean, I need a lot of objects to make this whole thing work. For all this armor, let's check how much on is Rita. I've got 30 left from this. Good now. You have to run this mechanism and it makes these armor plates. Take them apart and throw 4 in here. Pile the plates together. Disassemble, throw in 2 plates, pile them together, look like this. To get my armor up to maximum, then open my trousers again, throw in 3 more. Plates, collect all the armor. I've got all the armor. I seem to be moving without overbalance. Yeah, 1 jump and I've got a tremendous boost, which is the main thing. Jump up and hit with this armor. I don't take any damage at all, but it does have a flow rate. If it breaks, you have to handbrakes. It can be repaired with a rucksack. It's marvelous now. I've got infinite armor with a whole bunch of spells, and I don't give a damn about anything to make me a breaker. Black armor, and instead of 3 damage it gives 5 additional damage. You have to run it through 2 times. It's not for the right bullion, it's for this shit. I've got it all figured out. You need a lot for one of these things. You need 7 of them. You'll have to craft a whole bunch of them, but with this one. With armor, for example, I have no key immunity, so I'll take fire damage as a. If I turn it on now, yes, and the damage is total, and there's no getting away from it. I've got to count the total, and I've got 35 of these things, and I've got 7 of these things. God, that's a lot of precision machinery to craft. Check out this thing I've got here. In the armor sight and mounted wings, I press the spacebar. I can take off these wings I have for my back, and if I press the spacebar twice, my wings open up and I can fly fast, and I can. Don't use any fireworks at all with my jetpack. It's not as fast as with fireworks, but it's a lot quicker, and plus, of course, it takes 2. If I press the spacebar, I can drop down and take off with the jetpack all the way down and stand in the air. I'm going down again. I open my wings and I'm flying. Have seen it all the way through to this point. Thank you very much. On Street 455 game day, I still haven't bored. I enjoy every video released in this hardcore world. I hope you will also like the fact that I'm showing you my ideas for the next videos about mechanisms and anything else that could be created on this base. Leave it in the comments with you. He was a finey. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.